Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna get back into driving vlogs soon, but I'm waiting to build some new mounts to be able to mount this camera because my GoPros haven't been working good. I sent it out, I'm getting a new one in, but you know, I don't know, I'm trying to do better. So I'm gonna try to use this camera almost exclusively for most of my content. Yeah, I'm fighting the cold, is what it is. We gotta talk about the Hellephant. They named it after an elephant. Again, another Dodge thing, I guess. So I'm not a Dodge hater. I just couldn't afford to buy a Dodge Challenger and my membership to the yacht club every year. So I decided rather than go take sailing lessons and get my boat license and, you know, go through the whole rigmarole, I would just buy a sports car. So that's what I did. So Dodge announces at SEMA this 1,000 horsepower crate engine, and they named it the Hellephant after the Hellcat and an elephant because I guess it's huge. And everybody's all excited like it's the first ever motor to have 1,000 horsepower, and oh my god, it's just so incredibly crazy. And I was a little shocked because, I mean, in the LS world, that's a common thing. That's not a really crazy number. 1,500 horse, yeah, you're talking some serious horsepower and getting into some crazy stuff. But you can go to Texas Speed. I mean, they're like 20 grand for a fully built motor. Great. LS, beautiful. You know, they're easy to work on and lightweight and fit and everything, and everybody loves them, and they've been used in everything. The term LS swap everything exists for a reason. So they build this motor and everybody's all excited like, oh my god, you're gonna have an 8-second car that can do 220 miles an hour. Well, no, you're gonna have a boat that will probably do 10 seconds, and then you'll have a car that could do 220 miles an hour and kill the occupants. I find people get disconnected from what cars can do, should do, and will do. And if you ask me, not that the Hellephant motor, the crate motor, is a bad idea. It's going to be expensive, and it's going to be very unpopular. The main reason LSs are popular is because guys will buy 350 Chev motors, slaps a few bucks into it, crank the horsepower way up, and they have a really cheap power plant that they can easily work on, and then they just upgrade it from there. They buy a better transmission, and they start transplanting parts across motors, and then you end up where Cletus McFarlane is with Leroy, where you have a 1,500 horsepower 7-second car. But that is going to end up in SEMA cars. It's going to end up in $300,000 hand-built Challengers and Dodge Darts and all kinds of crazy cars that will never see the street. They will be trailered to shows. They will be $200,000, $300,000. They will be owned by private collectors. And that's how that motor will fit into the puzzle of motors. And it's kind of sad because it probably would be pretty wild, but I'm assuming because it's the Dodge official product, it probably comes with a warranty and all this stuff. Like the price is going to be pretty substantial, which then takes any prospective buyers and throws them right out the window. And guys buying Hellcat motors, for example, that have wrecked Hellcats and stuff, they're not going to start transplanting parts and then go buy a Hellephant. Like, it's just not going to happen. They're going to buy the Hellcat motor, and then they're going to buy the supercharger, and then they're going to end up at 1,000 horsepower. So I don't know. There's so many variables in the car world and the motor market and everything going on that I like. It's cool, but it's pointless, and it's neat to see, but it doesn't add any value to anything, in my opinion. But I don't know. I guess I'm just such a bow tie fanboy that maybe I can't see the value in spending more money on a heavier, bigger motor when I could have a cheaper, lighter motor to do the same job, and it's really easy to work on. I mean, maybe I'm just so far out to lunch wanting a little bit of everything. I don't know. Let me know. Till next time, drive safe. Take care and behave, as always. I'm going to get over this cold, and I'm going to go in and crush some weights.